roll.
Second down 5, Blue Jays. Ball on the, 33-yard line. 5 formation set, Blue Jays. Receivers left and right. Roeder under center. Quick stand-up pass goes right side. It's complete across the 40 to the 45-yard line. That's Jared Sloan.
And that's something more you're going to see, I think. I hope we see more of that because these guys are way off the line. Look at that cornerback's 10 yards off. He's afraid of getting beat
Full
deep.
10 yards off. Receivers left and right. Hand off to the deep back, Kofeld. Nice, hard run up inside as he busted up to the midfield stripe, 50 yards. The other guard on the other side for the Blue Jays is Mark Smith Mabon, and he goes, 210, something like that? Check it in a moment. Option play near side. Pitch comes back to Kofeld, loses a football, and the Red Devils have it.
I don't know, Larry. I think Norton might come up with it. Rushton may have fought his way over.
Here comes Oberlin in that stack eye. 3 backs, one behind the other, right behind the quarterback. Handoff will be right up the middle to the fullback. That's number 10 on the carry. That's Brett.
Too much yardage this year has been on the outside of the game.
Now they go to an offset I formation. Handoff goes to the deep back. Binky pops it outside. Boy, he gets to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. He's going to be stopped at about the 50. It'll be a 3-yard pickup. It's third down and about 5, maybe 6.
Farm is still helping you.
Once again, now they go. Then they shift out of the I formation. They got receivers left and right on third down and 5. Oh, Fortin mishandles the snap. They fall on it. See who gets it. It'll either be 4th down and 5, or the Blue Jays will have the ball. Looks like the Red Devils ended up with it, so it's 4th and 5.
You see a fake punt now that you see it this early in the game.
Blue Jays have Ayo and Katz back. Binky will kick. 4th down and 5 from about the 50. Binky's kick is short. Shanked it off the side of his foot. It'll hit it about the 30, bounce to the 25, and then a backwards bounce. It'll die right at the 25. So the Blue Jays pretty close. Set Roeder at the line of scrimmage. He'll stand up, throw near side. Got Sloan right there, makes the catch across the 30. Hard, tough run. And again, he's whistled to watch. Michael Sprigg, a stud at tackle, 268 and a junior. And the tight end on the far side, number 88, Ryan Matty, 187-pound junior. Receivers left and right, 2nd down and 1. Roeder under center, hands off to the deep back. Kofeld finds a hole off the right side. He'll bust it out close to the 40, 1st down Norton.
Really nice push on that right side of the offensive line.
Fullback Jordan Hauserman, 174, a senior, and the deep back Charlie Kofeld, number 33, is a senior, 178 pounds, and Dan Roeder, the Blue Jays quarterback, 172 and a senior.
Dan looks to be changing things up here at the line of scrimmage.
Checking out of the play. And a quarterback drop. Gets it across the 40. Nearly to the 45-yard line, but a great tackle right there by...
I don't know if that was a design play or a little busted play. It looked like a couple guys were going a little different direction there, but it worked out for a 4-yard gain.
2nd and 6. Receivers left and right. Ball on the 44-yard line. Option near side. Pitch comes back to Katz, who's a tailback. Turns the corner, 45. Busts across the 50. 1st down. Tough run by Katz. Well, runs like he packs more punch than that, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He usually hits guys. He used to play in linebacker now, and he puts the punch on.
Blue Jays across midfield at the 49 of the Red Devils. Pass, slant pattern. Oh, nice catch by Rushton at the 40-yard line. Not quite back to the 40. He made the catch at about the 40.
You know, sometimes we've seen a little lapse in his game there a couple times, especially that second game of the season. So far, he's right on top of his game.
42-yard line, 2nd down, and about 2 yards to go. Handoff inside, Hauserman, he's to the 40. Cuts forward across the 40 to the 35-yard line. 1st down, Blue Jays are 5th to the ball.
Blue Jays.
Kofeld back in there at tailback. He and Katz have been alternating. Receivers left and right. That's Sloan to the left. Rushton to the far side of the field, to the right of the formation. Ball on the left hash. Play action pass. Roeder got tons of time. Pump fake. Now looks deep for the end zone for Sloan. It's a wobbler. It's a duck. Sloan can't. He ran out of real estate on the sideline. That one just kind of.
Nice faking back there. Roeder did some good play action fake. There's two fakes in the backfield, and I wasn't sure who had it. I had to find the ball.
He just froze everybody on that play action. Option play to the far side. Good read. He gives it in off to the fullback. House and across the 30, close to the 25. It'll be a gain of 8 maybe. The ball inside the 30, 4-down territory here for the Blue Jays. Go with an offset eye. It's going to be House at the fullback and Kofeld at the tailback spot. Down at about 2. Option to the near side this time. Roeder will keep it, and he will get. Oh, that's just individual effort right there. He was hit with about 2 yards to go for the first down. He just kept his legs dry at their own 25. Norton has really not been slowed by the Red Devils much at all defensively. The only problem has come when the Blue Jays coughed the ball up on their first possession.
Oberlin's been able not to give up a big play yet.
Quarterback keep. He cuts it off left side. Now cuts it back right inside the 20, the 15-yard line. Another Blue Jay first down.
Yeah, that was enough.
So the Blue Jays come up just about maybe half a foot short, Craig, and in a lot of respects, maybe that's an advantage.
Yeah, I think it is. When you got second short on the 15-yard line, open up the playbook a little. Make something happen down in the end zone, but we'll see what happens.
Second and less than a yard to go. Roeder under center. He'll hand off to the deep back, Kofeld. Big, huge hole, and he's got the first down inside the 10.
Advantage of watching film over and over. They can see a lot of things we don't just see after that one time, so that surprised me a little.
Offset eye for the Blue Jays. Handoff goes to House. He's there to the secondary to the 5. Spins, pushes, touchdown. Again, House was hit at the 3, and he just.
Because they haven't missed one. Rushton is going to hold for him. Of course, Shirk is the snapper, and talking about it today, and he's missed one.
Rushton's back holding again.
He is holding this kick.
Good snap. Hold is there. The kick is on the way, and it is through. Blue Jays lead at 7-0. 4 minutes to go. The first back in this quarter number 1.
Nice drive by the Blue Jays. 12 plays, 4 minutes off the 4:53 off the clock. That's a nice little total there for an offensive coach.
And there's the kick. It's high. It'll go toward the far hash mark. Coleman has to back all the way up inside the 5 to get it. He's up to the 10, the 15, out the field and hit hard as he crossed the 20. It'll be 1st and 10.
Kicker is 5, and then of course to get in the end zone. That's fantastic.
We'll get the Blue Jay defense for you in just a moment. 1st and 10, ball on the 22-yard line. Handoff goes to Binky, the deep back, hitting the backfield, gets away from that one, and then he's drilled near the sideline. No gain. Roeder on the stick, helped the 4-pound junior. To his left, number 65, Kai Mann, 225, a senior. We'll get the rest in just a moment. Handoff goes to the first man through, and he won't get much.
Well, Larry, we talked about it everywhere.
The tackles, Ryan Maddie, 187, is junior. Dan Roeder for the Blue Jays. Dan goes 172 and a senior. We'll get the rest of them in a moment. Back to throw. Rolling out Fort. Looks underneath. It's picked off. Picked off by Roeder. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. Knocked out inside the 15. And that was
near the 12 or 11-yard line.
Blue Jays set up 1st and 10. We'll call it the 11. Twins to the near side. That's Sloan inside, Rushton outside. Roeder hands off inside to House. Boy, I tell you, they're leaving the fullback open, and Roeder's making some great. Joining House at the fullback spot is Fahnensteel, so there's 2 fullbacks in front of the tailback.
Yeah, I like this set right here with these guys. These guys, some good blockers and some good power runners.
2nd and 4. Handoff on a counter play near side. Fahnensteel's hit inside the 5. He'll get down to the 1. It'll be close to a first down.
Less of a gain than I anticipated. I thought they were either going to have a first down or a right inside there.
3rd down and 1 for the Blue Jays. 7-0 Norton inside a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Roeder will keep, and oh, what a huge hole, and he just walks into the end zone, not even touched.
Another great read on a yeah, and that's a nice little drive there by the Blue Jays, and great way to answer a turnover.
Now Mills is in there, the holder, so I guess it's going to be alternating holders this year. Snap is there, the hold is there, the kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 Blue Jays, 1:14 to go.
Minute 12, nice little drive. You like that one too? You like the long ones, and you like the nice short, quick ones that get you points. And you get you points, you kind of like.
Those ones that end beyond the wide stripe at the end of the end zone is where I'm at. Binky will take it at about the 11-yard line. Upfield the 15. Nice cutback. 20. He's into the secondary. 25. One man to beat. Foley slows him down. Rushton brings him down at the 45. That kid can run.
Yeah, that's the one thing we worry. Saturdays and Sundays, those kick returners that can just like turn up the gear, and he did that in the open field. That was a fantastic run.
Wishbone set this time, hand off to the fullback. He's hit and nothing doing. Boy, Vinky wanted to change his mind almost at the last minute.
Job by the interior defense of the Norton Blue Jays. No gain, 2nd and 10 for Oberlin.
It was actually Brett Keck, 195-pound senior on the carry. Now Binky off the left side, runs into his own man, but gets forward. Well, he bounced off his own blocker off the left side, kept his feet turned. We didn't talk about the secondary. The Blue Jays have Kevin Lentz on the near side at a safety or cornerback spot. On the far side, it's Rushton. The safety is Jared Sloan for the Blue Jays. Whoa.
Blocked on the Graham. I think he might be looking for Kevin or Rushton next time.
41-yard line of the Blue Jays. Red Devils counter play off to the left side. It'll be Coleman. He's hit and dropped after a short gain of 1, maybe 2 yards.
The season that they need to see some of the misdirection.
Receiver left, I formation set, slot left, back to throw it. Binky's at quarterback, turns the corner. Shirk slows him down. Boy, he still got up to near the original line of scrimmage. I think Justin underestimated his speed a little bit, but they had
about what you want to do, and they run one play, get a 3-yard gain, and they got to have to call timeout. So here they go.
Wishbone set, 3rd down and about 12. Option play, Binky hands off inside and nothing doing. Blue Jays stuff it up inside. Roeder finished the play off and
touch him too late, and he's going to be by you. So you got to put him on the ground. As long as he's carrying out that fake, he's fair game.
So here we go, 4th down and about 12. Binky will throw, rolls to his right, being chased. Now steps up, hit as he throws, picked off. Oh, it should have been picked off, almost caught and then picked off. Oh my God!
You don't want to do that though, Larry. You just lost 20 yards on that play, and I know it's an.
The Oberlin Red Devils, number 84, Juneman, who wasn't really ready for it, obviously off a tip, went off his hands, right into fun and steals.
Bo's still smiling. He knew he got intercepted. He don't care they lost the yards.
Hand off left side, and Kofeld's hit and dropped after a gain of 2 or 3. Yeah, the smart.
Was not used to being that far back in the first place, but he had some deep coverage there as a middle linebacker.
2nd down, 8 after a 2-yard pickup. Blue Jays will go with an offset eye. Again, they're inside the 15-yard line, going from our left to right, leading 14-0. Play action, Roeder chased out of the pocket, now steps away from the rush. Looks down the field, and he's just going to turn it up and get sacked at about the 14-yard line. He'll lose. That's the original line of scrimmage. Dodge before he could even look downfield.
Yeah, and you're right. That was a great rush by Harmon. That's what caused them not to get anything early.
Now they send House in motion away from the formation. Quick stand-up pass to Sloan. Makes the catch. Breaks away from one man. He's got running room. He's got the first down. 30, 35, 40. Dropped down inside the 45-yard line. Blue Jays have a huge gain on the
one-on-one in the open field.
That's a great call. I'll explain to you what the call or how the play was set up here in just a moment. 43-yard line, 1st and 10 Blue Jays. I formation set. Rush to near side. Jared Foley far side. We got people jumping around all over the place. I think the Blue Jays drew them off.
Good time to talk about it.
What happened on that play was the near sideline.
Yeah, and we all know his exploits in track, and you don't want to see a kid like that have any kind of leg injury.
1st and 15 off the penalty. First penalty of the football game. Actually, it's been marked off. Handoff goes inside to House. He'll get back close to the original line of scrimmage. Give him 4. 2nd down and 11.
So good spot to be right here for the Blue Jays. Actually,
makeable play here. 9:03 left to go. 2nd quarter. Blue Jays lead 14-0. Roeder, slant pass. Oh, Rushton can't quite handle it. That's the first really poor throw that Dan's made. He had the one that they used Sloan with that little quick stand-up pass to the left side. This time they have Foley in there on the far side. They got Rushton set up almost as a tight end here on the near side.
They got kind of a slot right formation here. It's an odd formation.
Yep. House right behind the tackle, low snap, scooped up by Roeder. He's looking down the field. He's got a man underneath, and it's incomplete. Just past the outstretched fingers. The difference between Sloan and Jared.
Yeah, that's probably that difference right there. Sloan's got a little more giddy up.
Back deep, Binky at about this 25-yard line. Dan's kick is going to be a high. Well, Blue Jays should be able to cover it, and they do. They blast Binky at the 31-yard line. Well, that's what Blue Jays lead at 14-0. They dodged the bullet on the turnover in the fairly decent drive. Now we got people jumping, and I think it's a good job that time by Oberlin with the alternating snap.
He's got a different cadence, and our defensive lineman got early on used to Fortune.
Wishbone set. 1st down, 5. Now what do we got?
Well, he's changing. Now we got a procedure, so give it right back to him. I mean, he's fast, and he can jump, but he don't have much meat on them bones.
No, it's pretty low body fat. Binky, handoff goes to the right side.
Good.
Nice job by Thiele. He didn't really put a huge stick on Binky, but
he let him know, hey, my side, you're going to see me.
Yep. 2nd down, 8, 2-yard pickup that time. Wishbone set, double tight ends. Oberlin going with max protect kind of formations here. Now they run Binky sweep on the far side. Blue Jays sniff it out and stop him at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, nice
Blue Jays showing blitz. Near side, Behnke gets it up inside. He's got running room. He's free to the secondary. He's going to go. Jared Sloan's on the sideline, and there's no way he's going to catch him. I'm not sure what Rushton was doing there. Rushton was the closest man to him, and he turned around and took out the blocker.
Dude, you don't have Sloan playing safety, so that's another factor.
Oberlin is all goofed up. Juneman set to hold the ball on the other side. He's got a left-footed kicker this time instead of Behnke. He hooks it, almost hits the scoreboard.
That's a hook.
Well, Brett Behnke proves that he is indeed a quality back as he takes it 66 yards for the touchdown. The kick was wide right. No, wide right doesn't even describe it.
No.
Way wide right.
Yeah, it's beyond wide. Yeah. He couldn't have kicked it that sideways if he was facing that way, I don't think.
Second first down of the ball game for Oberlin, the long one. Going to be a deep kick, and somebody's offside for the Red Devils, so they're going to push it back 5 more yards. You do that peel-off thing a lot of times, and they'll start him back further, and they get up to speed, and that kicker's still kind of wandering up toward the ball.
Most of your kickers aren't.
Rotor will be standing back around the 17, 18-yard line.
This will be a really good advantage here. The Blue Jays should get a good kickoff.
Oh, especially it's flat and returnable. Rotor picks it up at the 15, mishandled it. Now he's got it at the 20, makes a cut at the 25. Great open field tackle by Chance Harmon because Rotor had some running room.
Against Rotor, one of the toughest guys to tackle in the open field.
See how the Blue Jays answer back. Jared Sloan back out there. He and Rushton are both split wide left. Tied into the near side is Shirk. High formation set. Blue Jays counterplay near side. Hitting the backfield is Kofeld. Boy, Oberlin got a little bit of fire going in him right now.
It's huge. They're saying, man, we're the first team to score against these guys. We can play.
Second down, 12. Blue Jays need to get out to the 37-yard line. Rotor option near side. Hands off inside house. Breaks the tackle, and then an ankle tackle as he crosses the 30. And that it's the same kid.
Left here right now, second quarter. Blue Jays up 14-6 at the moment.
See if Dan throws. He's 4 out of 7 so far through the year. Twins to the left side. Counter play left side goes to Kofeld, and he's going to be close, but he'll be about a yard short. Kept it pretty conservative that time, Craig. About a yard from this is a big chance here if they truly do go for it. 4th and 1 from their own 35. See if Rotor's going to go the hard counter, if they're going to run the play, and they do run the play. Rotor keeps it. He's got running room 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. He is gone. 20, 10, touchdown, Blue Jays.
Hey, that's a great call. Only a good call in a good situation, but great execution by the offensive line.
All right, see if we need to back off criticizing Jilka and Graber for being conservative now. Going for it on 4th and 1 inside their own 40. The snap's there, the hold is there, the kick's a little bit of a duck for Charlie, but it's good. 21 said that may take the wind out of their sails a little bit, and I think that's true because Oberlin definitely was the team that was had the momentum, and boy, one play just changed the momentum around just like that.
Huge, you're right. They were pumping up, jumping around, fired up. They stopped in a couple plays, and bam, it's all over.
Behnke and Coleman back deep to receive. Here comes a kick from Foley. Beautiful, nice, high sailing kick toward the far side. Coleman takes it, hands it off to Behnke, cuts upfield, now busted outside, and great job just hanging onto the ankle over there. I'm trying to figure out who that was.
That's to his advantage, at least long enough to get some help, and so that was a nice job.
Double tight ends, wishbone set, Red Devils from their own 21. Handoff goes inside. Not much there. Gets to the 25, so it'll be a gain of about.
Out to the 25, and again, Behnke doing a nice job of carrying his fake, and C.J. Teely reminding him that he's still out there. Another mix-up and stacked offense here.
Shift back to that stack eye. Again, still double tight ends, max protect formation, though. Handoff goes to the deep back, and we got a whistle, and that's almost positively going to be a hold.
Well, you would think so, where they throw that flag right by the pile.
About that was, we're Sloan had been out there so you could see whether he could catch him or not.
Yeah, oh, I think so. And you notice Sloan is back, we hadn't told you, but he is back on defense.
Twins to the near side. Behnke, quarterbacks draw, and he's going to get not even to the line of scrimmage. Sean Lauer.
Striking distance, man, he can lower it.
No, too much.
Yeah, came late out of the timeout, so Behnke bringing up the line of scrimmage.
He'll keep it himself around the near side, gets away from one man, finds a seam, but he's hit and dropped. The 25-yard line. Sloan on the tackle along with
got him and Sloan working the left side here, so they're going to put the pressure on the left side and see what happens.
Behnke, the kicker.
Here they
Low
come.
snap. Well blocked. Keck picked off Sloan on the far side. It bounced to the 50. Takes a great Oberlin bounce across the 50 to the 40 to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 right there. We're going to take 30 real quick. First and 10, Blue Jays 37-yard line. Slant pass to Sloan, underthrown, but a great catch by Jared. He was sliding up.
Legs hanging there. He's going to try and play. He's a hard guy to keep out of the game. He's so competitive.
Twins to the near side, Jared Foley and Bruce Rushton. Hand off to the deep back. AO is going to be hit in the backfield. Fights forward for a couple of yards. Coleman on the...
Tripped up at AO. So, it's just the game is such a small percentage of error that you have a big play right there or you have a nothing.
Third down and 8. Blue Jays, 2:18 to go here in the second. Blue Jays up 21-6. Play action pass. Roeder looking near side.
Nice.
Got a man across the middle. Rushton. He's got the first down. 50. Nice move. 45. Hit and buried at the 45. Big hit, but a great move.
And Dan was looking to Jared the whole time. Went off Jared, threw to Rushton wide open, and Rushton with a nice move. Good play.
Another great play for the Blue Jays. They have a first down at the 40-yard line of the Red Devils. Play action pass. Dan being chased. We got a hold on the Blue Jays. Dan's going to be sacked back at the 50-yard line. I got to tell you, though, that right there is an improvement.
5 yards for a down. I'm going to take the down.
Anytime. Blue Jays will go trips to the left side. And Jared Foley to the near side. One back set, it's Hauserman. 1:39 to go. Option play left side. Roeder will keep. Now bounces it outside. Gets away from one man. Tries to cut it up, and he's going to be dropped. Boy, great play that time. Good job by 87 for the running people in and out. Looking a little confused. Again, a low snap. Now Dan being chased out of the pocket. Looks across the middle. He's got a man there. Makes the catch. Fights forward. It'll be short of a first down by about 2 yards, but within 4. I think they're going to hold it for 7 seconds.
Hold it for 7. Okay, that makes sense. That'll get the Oberlin crowd fired up when they watch us sit there not running when it's getting close to half, because they probably don't see the line jets coming here and pointing up to the clock or the scorekeeper.
Trips to the near side. One back set. Roeder on 4th down and 4. Looks to throw. Slant pattern across the middle, intercepted. Boy, that's just miscommunication. Threw it right to him. Going to be tackled by House at the 40-yard line. I have no idea what was going on straight down the field. So one of those two may have just been off on a different page.
That's very well possible.
Now we go to an offset I formation for Oberlin at their own 40 and a full minute left to go. Binky around the right side. He's got 2 blockers out in front. Tries to turn the corner. Graham turns him up inside. Lentz trips him up. Nice job. That was just great hustle by Kevin. He's laying on.
Problem he had last year.
We just don't know if we're going to see Jared Sloan the rest of the game. Seth Mills in replacing him in the free safety spot. 2nd and 4. Binky rolls right side. Fakes the pass. Keeps it himself. Hit near the sideline. He'll stay in bounds. And with 25 seconds left to go. So the Red Devils with 3rd down and about 2, but the yardage isn't as important as the time. There's only 19 seconds left on the clock. Now,
new quarterback, Larry, number 3.
That comes out late, and we got, what do we got? We got a flag down. They had too many guys out there and changed virtually personnel on every play, and you just can't do that if they're putting too many people in the huddle. Back to throw, Denton Bailey, the new quarterback. He'll look down the right sideline. It's well underthrown. Good coverage out there by Lentz. Still 13 seconds left to go. You wonder if Fortin's hurt.
That long pass and try to get Binky open downfield.
And Binky's going to punt it away. 13 seconds left. Blue Jays set up. Now they get the kick away. No safety. We bounce to the 25, inside the 20, down to the 12.
Rolling down.
And they stop the clock with 3 seconds left to go. Blue Jays guard positions on the far side. But the Blue Jays, I don't think, are probably going to do much with this. 3 ticks left on the clock from inside their own 15. Roeder takes a knee. That's the end of the half. 21-6. Blue Jays back.
Blue Jay and Red Devils fans, it's time for a blast from the past. The Norton Community High School Marching Blue Jays have been doing some research and have discovered if they get out of their room with some help from Rhonda, they can get around and have a lot of fun. Now, if those words don't ring a bell, then you're not a Beach Boys fan. Tonight's halftime show and the 2 that follow in successive weeks will feature the music of that unique American group. The band begins tonight's show with a drill that really gets around. Under the field direction of senior drum major Ashton Lawson, the band now enters the field to Paul Murphy's arrangement of Brian Wilson and Mike Love's I Get Around. 3 home contests in a row. Our 3 twirlers this year from our left to right are junior Pam Foley, freshman Lisa Jones, and senior Patricia Hagman. Tonight, these girls have selected that Beach Boys hit about the young lady the boy found when he went to the dance looking for romance, Bracket Your Boss, from John Higgins' arrangement of Freddie Basser's Barbara Ann. Continue our tradition of moving across the field to welcome our opponents from Oberlin by holding a block O while playing their fight song. Their fight song is one of the most popular across the country. Northwestern University has first claim on it, but many schools have since borrowed it for their own, including Jorge State. Here is the Blue Jay Band version of what might be Go You Red Devils.
It's funny, she's like... To form blocks of N, C, H, and S to our own school fight song. Students, parents, alumni, and fans, please stand and join in singing the NCHS fight song Onward to Norton. You are also invited to join the band in shouting NCHS at the completion of each letter. Your drum major will cue with her stick.
singing as the band plays the original Billboard composition that is our beautiful NCHS alma mater, the Yellow and the Blue. First salute to the music of a unique American group. These young people appreciate the attention and support their fans give them. We hope you will join us next week at Homecoming as we are looking forward to entertaining you and the folks from Stockton with more music of the Beach Boys. The band wishes the volleyball and tennis teams the best of luck at all their various tournaments tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2003 Norton Community High School Marching Blue Jays and the fight song of the 16th ranked college football team in the country, Kansas State University's Wildcat victory.
No, that ain't a bell.
In 2 minutes.
Are deserving of that award. You can only have 4 each, and 4 really good ones, and our congratulations to all 8 of those young people.
Blue Jays will kick off, going from our left to right. The Red Devils will have the football. It's going to be picked up on the far side by Banky near the 10. Cuts it back up to the middle of the field. He's got a little seam. He's hit and dropped at the 30-yard line. You know, he is a fun kid to watch.
The other teams ran back pretty good. He would have busted.
He'd have been gone. 30-yard line, 1st and 10, Red Devils. Here they go. First play from scrimmage of the second half. Handoff goes to the deep back. Banky stays in there at center, and there's nothing from.
And this time, Sean playing right defensive tackle, Sean Lauer, and Kai Mann at the left tackle spot. Sprigg on defense.
Sprigg in there, yep. Handoff inside. Well, no, man, we got some hits taking place in there. Whew.
Sorry, that's usually Larry's spot, but I think I might have called the wrong by, but it was either Fonestill or Maddie, one of those guys over there. I think was one of those two.
Roeder, counter play near side. Kofeld's got some running room. He's tripped up at the 25-yard line. He'll get about.
That was huge.
Yep. Pretty sure we've seen the last of Mr. Sloan for the evening. He's not out there. Jared Foley will get the second half start. Now we got motion on the left side of the Blue Jay offensive line. So second.
Back right to the line of scrimmage. So.
No. Second down, 10. Blue Jays in great field position at the Red Devil 30. Rushton goes in motion toward the formation. Keeping it inside. Roeder breaks one tackle, still on his feet. Spins down close to the 25. It'll be a gain of 4 third.
Shifts.
He's going to set up at least at fullback. We'll see if he shifts out of that. Receivers left and right. 3rd down, 6 for the Blue Jays. Back to throw. Pump fake. Looks for Sloan toward the end zone. He's got, just incomplete. Had Jared Foley down the left side. One back set. Charlie Kofeld back there. Blue Jays seeing if they can take advantage of the penalty. Another low snap. Dan scoops it up. He's got time. Looks down the field. Gets away from one man. Still on his feet. Fumbles the football.
Blue Jays have a chance for it, and if they do recover, it'll be a first down. Rushton saying they got it. We'll see who pounced on it.
Don't see a signal yet from the officials.
No, they're going to keep the ball. That's going to be a first down.
It is. It was almost a little pitch forward.
Dan wasn't going to make the first down, so his fumble forward, you're right. And knowing Dan the way he might like to win a game, I wouldn't be surprised if he'd do that.
He's a gambler. He'd roll the dice on that kind of deal.
And, huge break there. You're going to get stopped for the 4th down, but now they got new yardage here, first down.
Near side, Roeder will keep it himself, cuts it back inside, slips a little bit. He'll be stopped after a gain of about a yard. CJ's really been struggling out of the shot.
And the Blue Jays are so fortunate to come out of that with a first down. That's the most amazing unusual 4th and 7.
I formation set, Roeder out the option, handoff House. He's got running room, pushes forward, runs over a guy inside the 5. Playing with some fire and is playing with enthusiasm and just blowing people up. From about the 4-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to the deep back. Kofeld finds the right side. He's in. Touchdown.
Before this half, so we saw Seth hold a couple times in the first half.
And we'll see what happens here on this one. Good snap. Bruce gets it down. The kick is up and he blocks it.
Hit the fence.
Oh, he did it. Hit the fence.
But I never seen anybody hit the fence on an extra point. That's been one of Charlie's goals throughout his career, to try and hit the fence on the other side of that track, and he did it that time. That's a huge kick.
That's a huge kick. Toward the left hash. Boy, Charlie's doing a great job of hitting the hash marks on his kick. Binky hit and stuffed at the 26. We got a flag down.
Late flag, might have been a face mask, but Blue Jays defense has really turned it up, and thanks to Terry Black again, keeping me up to date on the stats here.
And she's pretty much right on tonight. I think she's back on her game after last week.
That one mistake slump, she's past that.
Yeah, she's way past that. Option play right side. Binky keeps it, pops it outside, finds a seam, turns it upfield. He breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2, finally spins away and tackled on the 45-yard line. Get a good clean shot on.
Sure.
It's really tough.
You're right.
Wishbone set, 8:27 to go in the 3rd. Norton up 28-6. Binky counter play, hands off near side. Coleman hit and dropped. I tell you, if it's not Binky carrying the ball, Oberlin doesn't move. He's one. Nobody else has any.
Yeah, that tells you.
That tells you. Stack eye. 2nd down, and we'll call it 10. Right side, sweep. Graham tries to bust it up. He can't make the tackle. Knocked out of bounds. We got a flag. It's going to be a late hit, I believe, on the Blue Jays.
As a defender, you really don't know where you're at. And you're just looking to tackle a guy, and you don't realize you're out of bounds by a yard because the guy's still running, still breaking tackles. And, of course, when you're passing all the guys standing there, that gives you one clue.
That's right. That's a good point. 1st and 10, they've got the football inside the 30. Now Oberlin jumps offside, left in, went a full snap count early. And boy, it's hard to hide. Yeah. Where'd all these white jerseys come from?
Yeah, so that's kind of what happened on that last play.
Sprague comes into the ballgame with the nose spot. Hillebrand checks out. Long snap count. Binky will come to the near side. Quarterback keep, hit, and dropped. Yeah. And I bet this kid's tired after a football game. That's not
playing defense, and Sean Lauer and Brian Luft and Kyman. Those guys are 225, 230 pounds. You know, that's getting a lot of hits.
Binky, quarterback draw. Oh, nice job. The Blue Jays stayed home.
Hog tie by Sprague. You know, hey, you know that's Dan, and that's the defense they go. 3rd and 14.
Slot right, receiver right, I formation set. Binky out play action, almost runs into his play action back. Now looks down the field. It's incomplete high. And that should have been another late hit.
Yeah, you're right.
This field, he may not have been 2 yards out of bounds, but he was sure darn close if he wasn't out.
Yeah, and most plays you'll get that flag.
Twins to the right side. Is that still Binky at quarterback? Nope. Now they got Bailey in there looking for Binky down the field. Throws short and almost picked off. Oh, they're going to call Kevin for interference. Close call. Kevin did get a hand on the ball, but he kind of went through Binky.
Okay, Binky's not quarterback. He's a receiver. Who's going to get the ball? It's 4th and 13 or 14. Let's put 2 guys on Binky. Let somebody else beat us.
I think they kind of did. It was so underthrown, though, that the coverage was deep. It was way underthrown. Option play right side. Binky will keep, cuts it up inside. He's got some running room, breaks a tackle. Ankle tackled to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, that was, looked like, hey, let somebody else beat us. So let's not let, that's what you're thinking on defense as a coach and a player.
Stack eye formation. I'm not sure you don't even put 3 guys on him in that situation.
Exactly.
Back to throw. Nope. Hand off inside. Forward for the first down. That's the first really decent gain by anybody other than Bank. Defensive lineman. Going to go with a 6-man front here. Once again, stack eye formation inside the 10. Binky will roll right. Got blockers in front. Tries to pick a hole, and the Blue Jays fill nicely.
Yeah, they filled nicely. And Bryce had good pursuit behind him, and he clogged it up, and they made the tackle.
No gain. 2nd and goal from the 5. Once again, from the stack eye. Handoff goes inside. Coleman fights forward. Really got some help from one of the Blue Jays. Kind of Call it 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Binky under center. He'll keep it himself. Right side. Tries to cut it up inside. No signal. I don't think he got there. Binky's quick, but he's probably in the nose spot. He's digging in. He's going to undercut the center and try and get some penetration. They go with the stack eye. Binky under center. 4th and goal from the 1. Binky rolls right. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Did he get in? Touchdown. House had him and missed and just couldn't finish him off.
Teacher in second or whatever, 1st grade that taught him that skip move.
There's got to be a reason I bring you along, Foley. I just haven't figured out what it is yet.
Okay. Well, here's Denton Bailey at the quarterback, so I'm thinking maybe.
Watch number 9.
What's number 9?
The goal for 2. Quick pitch goes to Binky off the right side. He's got blockers in front. Skips inside, but fumbles the ball.
What?
The ball came flying out. He must have crossed the goal line.
He pitched it. He pitched it back, and he pitched it to somebody else.
Yeah. Yep. The kick from Binky's a boomer. Roeder will take it back at the 10. He's to the 15, down to the 20. Well blocked. Turns it upfield. Breaks a tackle. 30. On his feet. 35. Knocked down at the 40. Great return by Roeder. Well blocked. Tommy Graham comes up. So Blue Jays need to answer. They answered last time the Red Devils scored. Let's see if they can do it again. Receiver left is Jared Foley. To the right side is Bruce Rushton. Option play near side. Handoff goes to the fullback. House out close to the 45. Give him 4. 2nd down 6.
Yeah.
Slow moving football game. The first quarter went like lightning, and since then it's been just really slow. Twins to the left side. I formation set. Tight end to the right. Handoff to the deep back. Kofeld finds a little seam. Fights forward. They'll gain 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 1.
You got a 1st down, so a lot of options here.
Makes play calling relatively easy anyway. I formation set. Receivers left and right. Kofeld and Hauserman. Kofeld gets a call. Huge hole. Blue Jays blow a hole open for Charlie. He's got the 1st down to the 41-yard line.
Foley are down there doing their job blocking downfield.
Well, you can do all the play calling you want, on a 3rd and 1, but if you get guys that'll just blow them 4 yards off the line of scrimmage, it doesn't matter.
Gotta wait till they
chains
get
aren't set yet. Yep.
Well, you know what?
So then we need to slow it down a little bit. 1st and 10, Blue Jays from the 41-yard line. 15 Blue Jay 1st downs. Roeder's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Going to have to hurry. Seems like a lot of time's gone off.
Well, they should have a lot of time with that change.
That's true. Dan hands off inside of the fullback. House forward for about 2, maybe 3 yards. Talking to Bruce, one will work better. They'll generally have him just leave it where it is.
Well, he didn't check into a home run play that time.
No, not really. Needed 2. Twins left, 1 receiver right, 1 back set. The House in the backfield. Option play. House gets the call, fights forward. It almost looked like the ball came out the way people were scrambling, but nope, House hangs on, and he gets
over here, and they'll probably use it and try to get it here on 3rd down. Got trips to the left.
Good to see Luff down on the field, or on the sideline, walking without a limp. Good snap this time for Dan, getting pressure from Harmon again, and he's going to be sacked again. Chance Harmon with another great defensive play. Roeder near side.
And they're a little confused.
Yep. Kofeld's going to set up right next to Roeder, who's in the shotgun. Dan, quick kick.
Okay.
I like the quick kick. That's one of my favorite plays. That doesn't take a big bounce. Oh, what a great kick inside the 5 of the 4. Dan not only put it at about the 10, but then 1st and 10 Red Devils. Blue Jays a little confused defensively. Now they're getting all in the right spot, and they got Bailey in there at quarterback. Binky's at a receiver on the right side. Bailey's going to throw in the end zone, looking far side, and it's well overthrown. Good coverage by Lentz over there.
Not good defense. That is something that they'll have to work on right there.
Yeah. So, once again, now Binky at quarterback. He'll keep it, running around the right side, hitting the backfield. Nearly stopped for a safety. Cat's got great penetration.
All times, and that time they did. So Cat's doing a good job. Maddie and Fawn is still in there also as linebackers this series.
Bailey back in at quarterback. Wide to the right side is Binky. Look for him to get the ball again. Play action, pressure. Looks for Binky right side. Oh, in and out of the hands. Actually, they sent Coleman out there. They sent Binky down as a... Trying to go for the return here. Lentz comes back in late, so Kevin gets in there, and the kick is going to be, Benke's going to be standing right near the goal, or the end line of the end zone. Gets a good snap. The kick is on the way, and it's returnable.
That is.
Ayo has it on the right side at the 30, fumbles it, picks it up from his knees, and only got to the 26. Ayo got blasted there, and he's not happy with himself. He picks that thing up.
Might cost him, may not. See what the offense can do with it now. Excellent field position.
Yeah, you got to like the field position. I formation set, twins to the left side for the Blue Jays. Handoff, nope, play action. Near side, looking toward the end zone. Roeder gets away from one man, gets away from another, still on his feet. He didn't, it'd be close to a sack. He got back near the line of scrimmage. Boy, he really wanted to cut that.
Maybe flag football, whatever. I told him, what are you going to do when you score tonight? I give you 7 options. And he might have a chance. He's been in there long enough.
Twins to the right, I formation set, second down and a short 11. Counterplay near side, Kofeld, big hole. Fights forward across the 25. Boy, you just wish Charlie had just a little bit more explosion.
Yeah, and again, the last couple of years, the big hole,
Yeah.
10, 5, touchdowns,
That's right.
victory.
Maybe that's part of the problem. We're just flat spoiled. Offset high, 3rd and 5 for the Blue Jays. Handoff inside on the option play, excuse me. That's to House. He's inside the 15, down at the 14.
And here they got the ball right just set inside the 15 of Oberlin, 1st and 10 to go, so a lot of options here.
Roeder hands off to the deep back. Kofeld hit and dropped. He'll gain a yard, maybe 2. Not much doing there on the
Big play here, and Dan, he sends him out, but he says, I got a better idea. Let's do this one.
Or maybe it was, don't you guys want to know the snap count?
Yeah.
Receiver right, tight end right, and receiver to the left. I formation set for the Blue Jays on 2nd and 9. Handoff inside House again. Spins away from one guy. Power run inside the 15 to the 10. He'll get 3 out of pirouette. But you know, when you do, you got to appreciate
You
it.
got to appreciate it. So 3rd and 7 here for the Blue Jays.
House slot right, receivers left and right. One back set. Now House comes in motion. Back 2 now away from the formation. Back to throw. Roeder looking right side. He's got a man wide open. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown. Bruce Rushton.
There we go. Nice little throw right there on the side. Blue Jays, a 48-point game so far, and Charlie Foley will line up to kick the extra point.
Out of the hold of Rushton. The snap will come from Shirk, who's done a great job snapping for extra points. It's perfect again. The kick is up, and it's perfect again. 35
left in the game, and a nice little drive to convert on the short punt and play field position and put it in the end zone.
Good kick again here toward the near side. Coleman will take it inside the 10 at about the 7. He's up to about 15 to the 20. Breaks through and then is pounded by Bo.
What defensive line the same, but Hillebrand getting a lot of action there at nose guard today.
He started actually.
Yeah, and they've gone to the 5-man front a lot, and I've played a lot of 4-man this year, and 5-man front here.
As good as this defensive line that played, can you imagine how they're going to be when they get Joel in there? I mean, he's the best lineman they've got by.
Yeah.
I mean, the other guys are good, but Joel is really good.
Exactly.
Stack eye, 25-yard line. Handoff goes to the deep back. Finds a little seam, breaking forward. That's close to a 1st down. 9 yards for a catch. He's got an ice pack on his left knee, so we hope Tommy's okay.
Tommy's fought back a lot to get where he's at.
2nd and 1. Benke kind of mishandled the snap. Boy, Keck is running hard. I think that official came about.
Of Oberlin, so 2 plays and about 16 yards.
Red Devils 1st and 10. The football on the 42. Their own handoff to the 2nd man through, and he is hit. Nothing doing. Blue Jays, I think, stopped him before he even got it. Young Marvin.
Young Marvin.
Yep. And 2nd down, about 10 yards to go. Handoff inside, trying to spin her out. It's another little pirouette, but it's a pirouette. Wow, number 44's got his arms around.
It's really changed.
It definitely changed.
+1 and a no gainer.
3rd down, 9 yards to go. Twins to the right side. One back set. Benke under center. He'll roll to his left. Now he's going to keep. Gets away from one guy, but Sean Lauer able to make the stop, finishing him off with spray.
Sean.
Josh, Bo is just an exceptional linebacker.
No, and yeah, it may not even been Josh. It's just a whole different concept of the guys out there.
Blue Jays with a single setback, kind of looking block right here now, and now Benke's going to keep it on a fake, and boy, unless he's really shifty, he's going to get blasted. He does. He lost about 10 yards.
That was
Sprigg, Fawnensteel.
And they were. That was a good job of defense there.
Yeah, and it just looked like they had that one sniffed out. Wasn't much doubt about that. I formation set. Quick pass right side, slant pattern. Oh, Rushton just dropped it. Could have been intercepted. That was really a good ball by Dan, and Bruce just out.
Yeah.
Rushton right.
Or they
left.
moved to defensive backs.
Blue Jays up 35-14. Inside 6 minutes to go. Counterplay
counter.
right side. Nice blocking up front.
Mark Mabel.
Talking to him, he says, "Man, cut
get
it back."
upfield, yeah. Cut it up.
And
Yeah,
all he did was
exactly.
he didn't read the block. He just kind of ran straight ahead.
Yeah.
Offset eye for the Blue Jays. 3rd down and 6, called 7 yards to go. Option right side. Handoff inside house. Oh, he lost the ball. Nope.
No.
Sorry, Dan kept it himself, and now he lost the ball.
He's going to get a first down. He's back there.
Yep.
Be ready to pitch that back because Katz has a whole lot of more room along that sidelines if he does pitch it.
1st and 10 Blue Jays. They have the football inside the 30-yard line. Play action, Rotor pressured again, and he's going to be sacked again.
We just can't pass block too well tonight for some reason. The first few.
Gets to Rotor in the backfield. Jared Foley wide left, Bruce Rushton wide right. I formation set, 2nd down and about 20. Football back outside the 30-yard line. Handoff left side, nice cut, Katz. Fighting forward, still fighting forward. He got close to the 30-yard line.
Here, because Graber had a couple last words for him as he's heading out to the sideline there, and see what happens. He got the shotgun going on.
Katz slot left, Foley
They're
wide right,
confused on Katz.
Rushton wide right. Now Katz goes in motion from left to right. Low snap, Dan scoops it up. Good protection this time, looks down the field, now breaks down. He's going to turn. Cuts it upfield. They'll get to the 25, 26-yard line. It'll be still.
For him, but they're going to go for 4th down here.
Trips to the right side. Rushton, Foley, and Hauserman over there. Tied into the left is Shirk. One back set is Katz. Looking down the field. For the goal line, he's got Foley out there, and it's overthrown. The same thing that happened last time on the other end of the field, Craig.
Yeah, you're right. That is exactly right. It's 35-14 with 2.5 minutes left.
27-yard line. Benke will roll out, looking down the field. Nice play by Rushton, and then he caught it anyway. Bruce did a great job of breaking on the ball. Not
To the field.
the football rests just shy of the, I got to count yard lines, 40-yard line, 39 for the Red Devils. Benke fakes a handoff, keeps it himself. He'll be hit and buried under a whole avalanche of ball club here today.
Yeah, Oberlin really looked a lot better than what I anticipated.
2nd down, 10. Quick pass, Benke over the middle. He's got the catch.
Dang it, right through the, that's a lot.
They're just not quite getting the hands there. 3rd and 2. Handoff goes to the deep back. We got a flag down. Going to be no gains. Be 4th.
Jays commanding lead.
High formation set. Back to throw, Benke out, play action. Getting pressure, rolls out, looks underneath. Incomplete, intended for Coleman. 44, guarding 44 there.
Stockton coming in, and they kind of took a little thumping tonight, and they'll be ready to play Norton like everybody will be. Denton Bailey at quarterback.
Stack eye. 4th down and 12. 58 seconds left to go. Pitch comes to Benke near side. Makes the catch, tries to turn it upfield, and he is stuffed by C.J. Taylor. Holy cow, where'd the ball go?
He pitched it out there to
The guy that receives the pitch, and
from
that's
the
twice
tailback,
we've
right.
seen that. Blue Jays, maybe now Mills is in there at quarterback. Kai Mann a little late getting in at his guard spot. Blue Jays got a full 11 out there now. Mills will hand off inside. House trying to pick his hole. Boy, is he just runs so tough.
he does that little spin thing where a guy's got his arm, but he just
23 seconds left to go. If they get the first down, the clock will stop, so maybe one more play. But 2nd down and 1. Again, handoff House. He's hit, fights forward. He got the first down. Clock stops at 11 seconds left to go.